Hi, and welcome to PettyNOMICS, where we discuss the pettiness of our current economic environment and propose solutions to it all. In this episode, we are considering the question, whose responsibility is it to employ you? The question is not, whose responsibility is it for you to get a job? The question is, whose responsibility is it to employ you? In other words, whose responsibility is it to make sure jobs are available for you? Let's leave that question open-ended for now. The issue that I rarely hear discussed or considered from this perspective is that we have a public issue we are trying to resolve by private means. A child is born in the year 2000. By the year 2018, this child is considered a legal adult. Societal expectations are that this legal adult will do something with their lives, be that trade school, college, military, or getting a job. If they delay immediate employment upon graduation of high school, the expectation is they will look for and find a job by the year 2021. So between the years 2018 to 2021, the expectation is that jobs will be available for that child to find. So again, I present to you the question, whose job is it to make sure jobs are available? If you open up a small business, say a pet grooming shop, you are now an employer who potentially may need employees. You might decide to never hire employees and run it as a one-person shop. You might decide to hire a dozen employees and make it a full-scale operation. But you don't have to do either of those things, do you? If so, why? Are you now obligated to hire half of the neighborhood because you made an individual decision to open a business? And therein lies the dilemma, except on a more wide scale. We have a public issue, employment, or the lack thereof, being solved and resolved by private means, business owners. It makes no difference whether or not the business is small or large, private or public. The decision to hire is a private one. So the new question becomes, is it feasible to design a society dependent on the private decisions of private individuals? Assuming will and employability, why should a person place their livelihood and need for money in the hands of private individuals who can make decisions about those income streams at any time? How can societal unemployment or employment inequality be made better when the state of employment is dependent upon private individuals at all times? Solution. My personal solution is that there should be guaranteed jobs available provided by the federal, state, and local government. Standing jobs or forever jobs. Jobs that simply will not go away, are guaranteed, diverse, and varied enough to cover a wide range of the populace at varying levels of skill and need. Normal, regular jobs will not go away. Your local bakery will not go away, and your corporate job will not go away. These things will remain, but it will force them to become the one thing that they are not, which is competitive. The knowledge that employees can quit at any time and take a guaranteed government job for similar pay will force employers to re-examine their approach with their employee populations. Some businesses will go out of business overnight due to a mass exodus of employees. This is a good thing. Many companies are only able to function today because the employees have no other options. The way the system stays balanced is, once the normal job systems have been purged and redesigned, they will create environments designed to attract and keep employees. They will be ethical, fair, kind, and functional. They will rid themselves of the toxic leaders and managers that destroy morale and will. They will have to, as they will know employees can leave and get a government job at any time. The government job will not be designed for long-term stays. Perhaps even it can be contractual, offering 6, 12, and 18-month contracts with waiting periods in between. It will be basic and standard. No parties, no frills, no perky extras, just a job, a guaranteed job you can count on. Yes, you are still expected to show up and do the work. Yes, you can lose your guaranteed government job. It's not free money and it's not free work. The difference is structure. Policies and procedures are extremely clear. Warning systems are extremely clear and fair across the board. If a person is getting dangerously close to losing their government job, they will know. And if they do enough to lose it according to the rules, they will. It matters not who you are or who you know. There are no cliques. The system will be designed so as promotions, if any, are expected and predictable based on data, not opinions. The government job will be more rigid, which is to be expected. The goal is for someone to have guaranteed employment should their attempt at working in the private sector fail. It's also designed to keep people afloat economically while they transition in between private jobs if their goal is to stay in the private sector. Long term, this should ease the impact of unemployment for the individual and ease the strain on existing systems designed to assist individuals in economic hardships. The majority of the problem is the reliance on the private sector to supply our literal lifeblood, money. These are just a few of my thoughts regarding employment, private industries, and public issues. What are your thoughts on employment and whose responsibility it is to provide jobs? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Together, I believe we can make our economy far less petty.